My boss fired me after finding out I had a job interview during my vacation day. Despite bringing in $2 million in new business, he had denied my raise request 3 times. "This shows you're not committed to our team," he said, demanding I clean out my desk immediately. I thanked him for the opportunity and left calmly. Monday would be fun. "This shows you're not committed to our team," Lawrence said, leaning back in his chair like he was doing me a favor by firing me. My name is Jared Monroe. I'd spent the last 4 years of my life bringing in millions for Deerfield Robotics while my bank account stayed pretty much the same. 29 years old and still shopping the clearance racks. Still driving the same 10-year-old Honda my parents helped me buy in college. I sat there looking at Lawrence Bennett, our vice president of sales, with his custom suit and the kind of tan you don't get in Raleigh, North Carolina, in March, the kind you get from business trips to Miami in the dead of winter. He was staring at me, waiting for me to beg or explain or make a scene. "I understand," I said. His eyebrows twitched, not the reaction he expected. "You're terminated, effective immediately. I need you to clean out your desk. April will escort you to HR for your exit paperwork." I nodded, stood up, and reached across his massive oak desk to shake his hand. He hesitated before taking it. "Thank you for the opportunity," I said. The walk back to my desk was quiet. Everyone pretending to be busy, everyone stealing glances. News travels fast in an open office. I could feel their eyes following me as I pulled a cardboard box from the supply room. I didn't have much to pack. A coffee mug my sister bought me. A few pens that actually worked. The small cactus I'd somehow kept alive under fluorescent lighting for 3 years. 4 years at this company, and everything I had fit in a box smaller than a microwave. April hovered nearby, keys jangling in her hand, watching me like I might steal the stapler or set fire to my desk on the way out. I brought in over $2 million in new business last quarter alone. $2 million. And they thought I might steal a stapler. As I walked toward the elevator, Tyler stepped out of his office. Tyler Davis, my direct supervisor, the man who'd taken credit for half my deals. The man who'd assured me 3 separate times that my raise was in process and just needs Lawrence's approval. He didn't make eye contact. "Be sure to turn in your badge at security," he mumbled, then disappeared back into his office. I stepped into the elevator, badge already in my hand. As the doors closed, I caught a reflection of myself in the polished metal. I didn't look fired. I didn't look angry. I looked lighter, like I'd set down something heavy. I just didn't know it yet. I started at Deerfield straight out of college. Business degree from state, decent GPA, nothing special except I could talk to people, really talk to them, figure out what they needed, and find a way to give it to them. My father always told me, a good salesman sells products. A great salesman solves problems. Dad had spent 30 years in the trenches of pharmaceutical sales. Missed more than a few baseball games, but made sure we never worried about money. When I landed the Deerfield job, he was proud. Said it was a solid company with room to grow. For the first 2 years, I believed it. Worked 60-hour weeks. Learned everything there was to know about industrial automation. Built relationships with manufacturing clients across the Southeast, won Rookie of the Year, and then top performer the following year. I believed I was building something. Then I watched Tyler get promoted over me despite my numbers being double his. He has more management experience, they said. Then I watched him get credit for the Westbrook deal, a client I'd spent 6 months cultivating. Then I watched him get a company car. Small things at first. Meeting invites that somehow missed my inbox. Client information that reached me a day late. Comments in meetings like, "Are you sure that's the right approach for this client?" Little cuts, day after day. I kept my head down and kept working, kept delivering until last month when I closed the Abbott manufacturing deal, $2 million, our biggest contract of the year. I'd flown to Chicago 3 times on my own dime because the company couldn't justify the expense. I'd worked weekends, missed my cousin's wedding, made it happen. When the contract came through, Lawrence took the team out for drinks. Everyone except me. I found out from Instagram posts the next day. When I finally got up the nerve to ask about a raise my 3rd attempt, Lawrence told me the timing wasn't right. The company was restructuring compensation packages. That night, I updated my resume for the first time in 4 years. A week later, Vanessa Mills, a former Deerfield client who'd moved to Revellin Publishing, reached out on LinkedIn. "We should catch up," she wrote. We had coffee. She mentioned they were looking for someone to head up their new business development division, someone with technical sales experience, someone like me. I took one vacation day. One day I'd earned for an interview. Someone saw me in the lobby of the Rowland building and told Tyler. That was yesterday. I sat in my car in the Deerfield parking lot for almost an hour after security took my badge, just sitting there, air conditioning running, looking at the building where I'd spent 4 years of my life. 4 years of early mornings and late nights, 4 years of we'll take care of you and you're part of the family, and just hanging there. My phone buzzed. A text from Tyler, "Sorry about how things went down. Just following protocol." I turned off my phone without responding and drove home. My apartment felt different when I walked in. Emptier somehow, even though nothing had changed. I dropped my box on the kitchen counter and opened a beer. Then I sat on my couch and did something I hadn't done in years, absolutely nothing. No emails, no calls, no proposals to review. I just sat there, drinking my beer, watching the afternoon light move across my living room wall. Around 7, I turned my phone back on. 3 missed calls from my parents, a text from my sister asking if I was okay. Apparently, Tyler had called her looking for me, which was a boundary I didn't even know could be crossed, and an email from Vanessa at Rayon, "Can you come in tomorrow? 10 a.m. the team would like to meet you." I responded with one word, "Yes." Then I called my parents. They did you a favor, my father said after I explained what happened, not what I expected him to say. How's that? They showed you exactly who they are, son. No more illusions. Now you know. He was right. All those times I'd given them the benefit of the doubt. All those times I blamed myself for not working hard enough, not being visible enough, not playing the game well enough. All those times I'd swallowed my pride and kept pushing forward because I thought loyalty meant something. It didn't. Not to them. I'd been fired for taking one day, a day I'd earned to look for what they would never give me: fair compensation, respect, a future. My mother got on the phone. What do you need, honey? Want us to come down this weekend? No, I said, suddenly clear. I'm okay, actually. I think this might be the best thing that could have happened. And I meant it. For the first time in a long while, I felt something other than tired, something other than that low-grade anxiety that had become my constant companion. I felt free. That night, I slept better than I had in months. In the morning, I put on my best suit, the one I'd bought for important client meetings that Lawrence always managed to attend instead of me. I looked good, rested, ready. The interview at Relon went better than I could have hoped. They'd already checked my references, already talked to 3 of my former clients, including Abbott Manufacturing. They knew exactly what I was worth. They offered me the position on the spot, Regional Director of Business Development. Double my Deerfield salary plus commission. I accepted without hesitation. When can you start? Vanessa asked. I smiled. Immediately. I signed the contract with Rian on Friday afternoon and started the following Monday. They gave me an office with a door and a window, a company credit card, a team of 3 sales associates, and most importantly, they gave me something Deerfield never had: a clear path forward. We want you to grow this division, Vanessa explained. Build it from the ground up. Your reputation with clients is why we hired you. For the first 2 weeks, everything was perfect. I learned the systems, met the team, started building a strategy. I even sent LinkedIn connection requests to my former colleagues at Deerfield. Most accepted. You can click on share and more to see if there is a part 2.